Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, volleyball fans of all ages, welcome again to another video here on YouTube. First ever Texas Image video. You're looking at your Texas Image 18 black versus Allegiant 18 red in the Kickoff volleyball tournament here for 2025. The first tournament for many of these girls. Both teams are in red jerseys today, so we are going off of the libero color jersey with Texas Image wearing black and Allegiant wearing navy blue. Also, I ask and hope that you give me some patience with girls' names because I am still learning them, so I do have my cheat sheet. So commentary might be at a minimum so I can make sure I call out the right things for girls. Your opening lineup you've got starting off in your back right. Number 13, Savannah Garcia. Number 5, Christina Amato. Number 8, Winter Baptiste, who is number 5, Christina Amato is being switched out for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Number 7, Leanna Bradley, excuse me. Number 3, Jessa Hoda. And number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Texas Image won the coin toss, so we will be starting off with number 13, Garcia, for Texas Image. I apologize for my view here. I don't have a lot of options, so you will have to see this through the net. If Texas Image actually takes the other side, then I'll shoot from probably top-down bleachers or something like that. We'll see. R1 is talking to R1 is talking to R1 from the other side about something. Not a lot of space between the courts here. I mean, they're literally like back to back to back to back. So tight quarters for volleyball tournament. Here's the first serve. On the return, good dig. Set and attack by Sheffield. Back to Sheffield again with an attack. The attack is long and out. No touches being called. That's a point for Allegiant, making that 1-0. Allegiant taking first play. Also new for 2025-2026 is the new rules. I don't know if you've heard or not, but we're serving now, so there's a screening thing. You cannot have your hands above your head before the ball passes the net. That is a point for Texas Image as Allegiant shanks the ball out on the attack with number 15, Sheffield, serving. Also have a new libero rule where the coach can designate 0, 1, or 2 liberos between each set, which is nice. Increase in the number of substitutions from like 12 to 15, I believe. And the ever-famous two-touch rule has been modified where you can touch the ball as many times as you want within reason, you know what I mean? You can't touch it like 4 times on your side of the net, but like, you know, when somebody would go up and set, good serve, and that's an ace for Texas Image, making that 2-1, ace for number 15, Jaden Sheffield. The ball just can't be two-touched on its way over the net. So that takes care of a lot of that ridiculous set or two-touch nonsense. On the return, Allegiant could not return the ball over the net, making that another point for Texas Image, 3-1. Off the block. That was a touch. Ball was out, but that was a touch off the block. That is a point for Allegiant, making that 3-2 Texas Image. Here's a serve right down the line. Good pick up. That is Ramos with the assist. Tip. Garcia to Ramos. We are calling a point for Texas Image. I'm thinking we have a net violation on Allegiant is what I think the call was. That's a point for Image, making that 4-2. Checking in for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Emato. And serving for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos. Beautiful serve. Almost an ace. On the attack block. Monster block by number 5, Christina Emato. That's a point for Texas Image. 5-2. Texas Image first to 5. Ramos with that dig. Tip from Emato calling a point for Allegiant. I didn't see a call from the R1, so it must have been something from the R2. Maybe, we're calling a touch on the net from the wrist is what the R2 is calling. That is a point for Allegiant. 5-3 Image. Beautiful serve receive. Attack from number 8, Baptiste. Good dig from Ramos. Garcia pushing back over to Baptiste with the attack. Tip does not break the tape. That is a point for Image. 6-3. Image leading by 3. Advantage. Image. Now serving for Image is number 3, Hoda. There she is. That is an ace for number 3, Jessa Hoda. Point. Texas Image 7-3. R2 coming to talk to the table for something or another. Lineup check is what we're doing at the table. I am far enough away from the table where they can't hear me, so therefore I can do my commentary, so I'm not influencing what's going on, anything like that. That's a beautiful thing. Honestly, it's a pretty decent spot with the net to protect me. The only downfall is the net is in between the camera and the field of view, so you do have that annoying graph thing going on. R2 going to go talk to the R1. What are we going to do? Looks like Texas Image had some questionable lineup choices or something. I'm not sure what that was. Beautiful serve from Hoda. Push. Hoda on that dig. Set and attack by Baptiste. Ball sent out on that attack. No touches being called. That's a point for Texas Image. 8-3. Texas Image with a nice 5-point lead over their opponent. Oh, service error from Image is an easy point for Allegiant, making that 8-4. Not what you want to see, but definitely not going to hurt us right this second. Does take 2 to win, so in this game of hot potato, generally the line goes the team that makes the most mistakes loses, so it is a game of mistakes, really and truly. Talent being equal, the team that makes the most mistakes is what's going to cause a problem. Service error from Allegiant, making that a point for Texas Image. 9-4. Now serving for Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste. Winter is coming for you. Hashtag Game of Thrones. Not really a quote from Game of Thrones, but Winter is coming. You know what I mean. Set over to beautiful. A kill from number 15. Jaden Sheffield, and a point for Texas Image. 10-4, Image first to 10. Deadly serve. On the attack, I believe it was off the block. I'm not sure if it snuck over the block, but either way, it was down in that donut. Back row is a little bit on the sluggish side to get to it. That's a point for Allegiant, making that 10-5, Image. Ball is all kinds of way out on that serve. Service error from Allegiant. 11-5, Texas Image. Checking in for Image is number 7, Bonnie Bradley, for number 6, Gianna Ramos. 3 ball. Push and attack from Sheffield. In the donut. Down where Texas Image couldn't recover it. Anatole makes a mad dive for it. Just couldn't pick it up. That's a point for Allegiant, 11-6, with number 6, Ramos, checking in for number 5, Christina Amato. Ball sent out, but we are calling a touch on Texas Image on the serve receive. That is a point for Allegiant. 11-7, Texas Image. Ramos on that beautiful serve receive. Sheffield with a tip. And that is a point for Texas Image off of a tip from number 15, Jaden Sheffield. 12-7. Now serving for Texas Image, we have number 13, Savannah Garcia. On the attack, ride for tape. Ramos on the assist. Attack from Hoda. Off the block. Ramos gets a piece of it, but it is shanked out. I think it hit somebody else on the way out too. Just a wonky play. Point. Allegiant 12-8. Texas Image. Ramos on that serve receive. Garcia over to Sheffield. Sheffield attacks. Good pick up. Hoda with a roll shot. Shanked out by Allegiant. I would think they were trying to determine if there was a block or not. They're just going to call it 4 touches. That is a point for Texas Image. 12-9. Now serving for Texas Image, number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Okay, R1 and R2, we're trying to determine that last point. Looks like it is going to stay with Texas Image, so that is 13-8. Is what the scoreboard now reads with Sheffield serving. On the attack, does not get blocked, just happens to land down in between number 5 and number 1 on the court. That's a point for Allegiant. We're calling 12-10 is now the official scoreboard reading it. I can't see the scoreboard. My wife is running the scoreboard. I trust her vision. That is what they are calling. Nope, 13-10. They can't make up their mind. As Baptiste gets on the serve receive and a tip and a point for number 8, Winter Baptiste, now making that 14-10 for Texas Image. Checking in for Image, we got number 5, Christina Amato, in for number 7, Bradley, with number 6, Gianna Ramos, serving for Texas Image. R1 getting some people to I guess, move out of the potential playable area of the court on the far side. Taking note of that because that might actually affect where I sit if we rotate over there. That is an ace for number 6, Gianna Ramos, and a point for Texas Image. Beautiful job. Tip off the block. Ramos has it up. Baptiste attacks. Librero's got the dig. Push on the attack. Sheffield with a dig. Baptiste tips. They shake it out. It's still good. Playable. Free ball. Deep. Sheffield's got it. Emato attacks. The attack is out there, not calling a touch. That makes it a point for Allegiant. 15-11. Texas Image. Texas Image did, however, get that first to 15 point, which is important. Next milestone is first to 20 and then 25, baby. Sheffield, a bit sluggish on the response, but a good dig. Attack is in the net. Point Allegiant, 15-12. Image. Image persistently having a lead in this set number 1, precarious as it may be. Hoda on that serve receive. Hoda attacks. Free ball. Baptiste attacks, gets through that block. Off the block, Sheffield on the dig. Oh, pass looks good to me, but it was missed on the front row on the set. Just couldn't recover it. That's a point for Allegiant. 15-13 Image. Image now leading by 2. Miss on the attack. It's in the net. That's another point for Allegiant, making it 15-14. Time out, Texas Image. Getting back into it, Texas Image having used that first timeout in this set number 1. Score now reading 15-14. Texas Image. Allegiant still has both timeouts remaining with Hoda tipping. It's either blocked or in the net. That's a point for Allegiant, making that 15 all. Sheffield on the dig. Attack from Emato. Emato's there on the recovery, but we're calling a lift on Texas Image. That's a point for Allegiant, making that 16-15. First time Allegiant has led in the set number 1, leading by 1. There's the serve again. It's deep. Ramos has the dig. Baptiste cooling the block of Allegiant, making that a point for Image. 16 all. Now serving for Texas Image. Number 3, Jessa Hoda. On the attack, good dig, good recovery. Attack, it bites the tape, good recovery. Ramos is there. Baptiste attacks. It's cooled the block again of Allegiant. Powerful hit. Point. Image 17-16. Texas Image taking the lead by 1. That is an ace for number 3, Jessa Hoda. Point Image 18-16. On the attack, Ball sent out, no touches being called. That is a point for Texas Image, 19-16. That's a point for Texas Image. Ball hit the tape, not the block. 20-16, Texas Image first to 20. That attack does not break the tape. Another point for Texas Image, 21-16. Timeout. Allegiant. Getting back into it, both teams have used one timeout in this set number one. Texas Image leading 21-16 with number 3, Jessa Hoda serving. Push. Ramos has got it. Baptiste attacks. Attack from Allegiant is sent out. No touches being called. That's a point for Texas Image, 22-16. Ball sent out on that attack from a service error from Image. That's a point for Allegiant, 22-17. Image. Here's a serve down the line. Ramos has that pickup. Garcia to, that was Emato with a tip and good point. That's a point for Texas Image, 23-17. Checking in for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis, in for number 8, Winter Baptiste. Now serving for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis. Miss on the attack. That is 4 touches on Allegiant and a point from Texas Image. 24-17, set point, Texas Image. Point, Texas Image. 25-17, Texas Image over Allegiant. 18 red. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with set number 2. All right, Texas Image volleyball fans, we're getting back into it. This is set number 2. Texas Image, 18 black versus Allegiant, 18 red. We've got, starting off in your lineup, in the back right, number 5, Christina Amato. Number 13, Savannah Garcia. Number 8, Winter Baptiste. Rotating up to the front, we've got number 9, Jordan Hill. Number 7, Lanya Bradley. I'm screwing that up, I apologize. I will fix that. And then number 15, Jaden Sheffield with number 6, Gianna Ramos, standing by to come in as your libero. Texas Image started out serving in set number 1, which means Allegiant will start off in this set number 2. Texas Image besting Allegiant 25-17 in set number 1. Not without some oopsies, mistakes, mulligans, gimmies, brain farts, whatever you want to call them. Allegiant got the best of Texas Image there in the middle of the teams, taking the lead for catching up to Texas Image and then taking the lead by, I believe, 1 point before, you know, like Taylor Swift said, shake it off. Texas Image shook it off and got back into the game, fixed their heads, and battled it out and pulled off the win. With number 6, Gianna Ramos rotating in for number 5, Christina Amato. We are getting set up for set number 2. Allegiant serving. And I didn't look up the rules. I know I normally say that at the beginning. This is, like I said, this is first game of the season, so like I'm a bit on the rusty side. I do believe this is 2 sets to 25, no 3 sets, no tie breaking, anything like that. This is a standard pool play day, I believe. This is a 4-team pool, so it should just be 2 to 25. With Gianna Ramos getting that serve receive, Sheffield attacks. And that is a good kill, cross kill from number 15, Jaden Sheffield, who is now coming up to serve for Texas Image. Oh, they miracle back over in 2 with Baptiste attacking. Baptiste got a hand for it. That is a punt from number 9, Hill. Off the block. Sheffield's got the dig. Oh, Garcia tries to get it over the net with a roll shot, but it is short, and it is in the net. That's a point for Allegiant, 1-all. Good dig from Ramos. Baptiste with the tip. I can't believe they pulled that one off. Here's a free ball. Sheffield's got the dig. Hill attacks, but it's in the net. That's a point for Allegiant, 2-1. Ramos on that serve receive. Good tip. Baptiste attacks. Oh, they shank it out. That is a point for Texas Image, 2-all. Shank, a volleyball term, meaning a non-recoverable pass. Can you believe I got yelled at by a parent one year for saying their daughter shanked the ball? I'm like, that's a volleyball term. Get out of your feelings about it. Learn the terminology. With number 7, Bradley serving for Texas Image. A beautiful serve that it is. Here's a tip. Hill attacks off the block. Libero picks it up. And that is not recoverable. That is a point for Texas Image, 3-2. Oh, ball is out on that attack. That was a high rolling attack. Point Texas Image, 4-2. No one could touch that. We don't have any girls on this team that tall. Service error, however, from Image makes that an easy point for Allegiant, making that 4-3. Texas Image with number 6, Gianna Ramos rotating in for number 7, Lanya Bradley. Sheffield on that serve receive. Baptiste on the attack, tooling the block of Allegiant. Point, Texas Image 5-3. Texas Image first to 5 with number 3. Jessa Hoda rotating in for number 9, Jordan Hill, with number 3, Jessa Hoda serving for Texas Image. Ooh, service error from Texas Image. Ball is out. Looks like it rode the line and landed just shy of the court. That's a point for Allegiant. 5-4, Texas Image. Sheffield on the dig. Attack from Baptiste. Tip. Sheffield got it. Allegiant shanks the ball out, making that a point for Texas Image. 6-4. Checking in for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis, in for number 8, Winter Baptiste. Now serving for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis. Attack from Amato. Over, it hit the tape, barely got over. Kat recognized it at the last second, made a dive for it, tried to pancake it up, but just couldn't recover it. That's a point for Allegiant. 6-5. Good gameplay, just a little bit on the sluggish side is all. Hoda's got that dig, service receive with Amato on the attack. Ramos has it. Sheffield attacks. Attack from Allegiant is out. No one touches it. That's a point for Texas Image, making that 7-5. There was a switch up somewhere and I didn't see it, but we got number 6, Gianna Ramos, serving for Texas Image. Oh! Ramos and Kat crossing with each other on the dive. Ramos getting her hands on the ball, but the ball is shanked out. That is a point for Allegiant. 7-6. Beautiful back row play from both Ramos and Mathis. Just a pity that they couldn't recover it. Ball sent out on that serve. Mathis following the ball to the line, watching it out. That's a point for Texas Image. 8-6. Checking in for Texas Image, number 9, Jordan Hill, in for number 3, Jessa Hoda. Now serving for Texas Image, number 13, Savannah Garcia. Mathis has that dig. Sheffield on the attack. Tip. Garcia has a dig. Ramos on the assist. Beautiful attack from Hill. Mathis on the dig. Oh! Mathis running, chasing the ball down, getting the ball sort of up, but not playable. That's a point for Allegiant. 8-7, Texas Image. Ramos on the serve receive. Sheffield attacks. Ramos has it. Hill with the tip. Back row attack. Oh, Mathis taking it on the shoulder. Shanking the ball out. Point. Allegiant. 8-all. Ramos on the serve receive. Tip. Mathis on the dig. Ramos. Ramos with the Free ball. Ramos on the dig. Garcia to Hill with an attack. Oh, I can't believe they recovered that. Mathis has the dig. Ramos with the free ball deep. Whew. Garcia to Sheffield with a tip and finding a hole and putting that ball in the hole. Balls and holes, that's what we like. That's a point for Texas Image. 9-8. Checking in for Texas Image. Number 8, Winter Baptiste in for number 1, Kat Mathis. Now serving for Texas Image. Number 15, Jaden Sheffield. I can't believe that was replayable. They pulled it off. Baptiste on the attack. Sheffield on the dig. Tip from Hill. Ball sent out on the attack from Allegiant. Point. Image 10-8. Ramos on the assist. Hill attacks, recovers. Baptiste on the attack. They shake it out on the defense. Point. Texas Image 11-8 of kill from number 8, Winter Baptiste. With number 15, Jaden Sheffield, still serving for Texas Image. Service error from Texas Image is an easy point for Allegiant, making that 11-9. So far, I am loving the whole screening rule. It seems that girls have gotten that message, with the exception of maybe number 4 over there on the Allegiant side. Her hands are a little bit on the high side. Ramos has the serve receive. Attack and kill for number 9, Jordan Hill. That's a good point for Texas Image, making that 12-9. With number 7, Lanya Bradley serving for Texas Image. On the attack, Bradley's got that dig. Baptiste on the attack. Does not break the tape. That is 4 touches on Texas Image's side, making that 12-10 Image. We've got number 6, Ramos, checking in for number 7, Lanya Bradley. I didn't see who she switched in for originally. I think it was Imito. I'm not sure. Sheffield's got it. Oh, that's disappointing. Wonky pass, but recovered by the setter, but ball not playable. That's a point for Allegiant. 12-11 Image. Service there from Allegiant is a welcome point for Texas Image, making it 13-10. Checking in for Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda, in for number 9, Jordan Hill. Now serving for Texas Image is number 3, Jessa Hoda. Defense. Monster block from number 3, Emito and Baptiste. That's a point for Texas Image, 14-11. Great job. That is an ace for Hoda. Point, Texas Image, 15-11. Texas Image first to 15. Ooh. Got past the block, split between number 3, Hoda, and number 15, Sheffield. Got caught kind of watching the game, I think. No one went for the ball. Not quite sure what happened there, but that is a point for Allegiant, making that 15-12 Texas Image. Ramos on that serve receive. Baptiste on the attack. They shank it and cannot recover it. That is a good kill for number 8, Winter Baptiste. 16-12, Texas Image. Checking in for Texas Image. Number 1, Kat Mathis in for number 8, Winter Baptiste. Now serving for Texas Image. Number 1, Kat Mathis. I heard a whistle. I guess it wasn't his whistle. I don't know. Ramos has it. Attack from Emato, and that is a good kill for number 5. Christina Emato. Point, Texas Image, 16-12. Defense from number 5, Christina Emato, monster block, point, Texas Image, 16-12. Allegiant coach getting very animated on the other side of the court there about recovering off the block. And that is an ace for number 1, Kat Mathis, point, Texas Image. Timeout, Allegiant. Normally in these first timeouts in sets, I would call who is 12 to 19. Oh, I'm just getting a notification that my remote scoreboard was lost, so I'm having to update it manually. Ramos has it. That is a good point for good point for number 15 Sheffield, making that 20-12. Texas Image first to 20 with Mathis still serving. Ramos has that big tip from Garcia. Ooh. Ball was not blocked down on that right-hand side. That's a point for Allegiant, 20-13. Texas Image. Ball sent out on that serve from Allegiant, making that 21-13. Texas Image. Now serving for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos, yeah. Defense, oh, Image gets that defense, but it drops and hits Sheffield on the shoulder. She can't recover it. That's a point for Allegiant, making that 21-14. Hoda gets that dig, but it's a wonky pass. Garcia can't make anything of it. Point, Allegiant, 21-15, I believe. Mathis on that serve receive. Sheffield attacks. That was a good kill for number 15. Jaden Sheffield, 22-15, checking in for Texas Image. Number 9, Jordan Hill, in for number 3, Jessa Hoda, now serving for Texas Image. Number 13. 13? Yeah, number 13, Savannah Garcia. That is an ace. Point, Texas Image, 23-15 for Miss Garcia. Oh, Garcia gets a piece of the ball, but it is deflected out. Point, Allegiant, 23-16, Texas Image. Texas Image with a very, very nice lead, 2 away from victory. All we got to do is keep our stuff together in this great game of hot potato. Or don't drop the baby, or whatever you want to call it. Ramos on that serve receive. Hill on the attack. Defense from Sheffield. Beautiful dig. Ramos with a free ball. Defense from number 7, Bradley. That's a point for Texas Image, making that 24-16. Match point, Texas Image with number 8, Winter Baptiste, checking in for number 1, Kat Mathis, and number 15, Jaden Sheffield, serving for Texas Image. Point, Texas Image, 25-16. Texas Image over Allegiant, 2-0. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon. Turn on all notifications so you never miss another live broadcast or upload to the channel. I'm Jonathan, reminding you to spay and neuter your pets, not your children. We will see you out there for the next game. Let's go, Texas Image.